Good morning, Mr. Harris. Sir, you were charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Is this case on docket or is it off
No, it's a walk-in.
May I get the cause number?
Yeah, it's 2-5. Go ahead.
And then after I say it, I need to pull it up. It's 254, counsel. 5144.
Thank you so much. On December 27th, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a family disturbance call, and upon arrival, the officers met with the complainant's son, who stated that his parents were fighting. The officer met with the complainant, who was not cooperative, but stated that the defendant choked her, causing pain, and reported pressure of a 7 on a 1 to 10 scale. And then the officer then observed a large bruise on the complainant's arm. The complainant's son stated that the defendant had abused the complainant.
And there it is, the probable cause ruling. This means the judge believes there's enough evidence to move forward. Not that Mr. Harris is guilty yet, but notice, the judge instantly adds a no contact and weapons restriction. That's how seriously domestic assault cases are treated in Texas. What do you think? Fair precaution or too strict before trial?
For a very long time, and that this is not the first time he has choked her.
Mr. Harris, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm entering in now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. That is a court order that identifies Ms. Pisana as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot stalk, threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior, be in possession of a weapon, or go within 200 feet of the Buffalo Bend Drive address. Do you understand? If you violate this, the state can and probably will file a violation of protective order. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you understand? Okay,
Let's speak briefly.
please.
The state has had a chance to talk to the complaining witness this morning and on January 2nd, and the complaining witness spoke with officers at the time of the investigation and said that she did not want to press charges, that they had a dispute and that it was not, as talked about by everyone else. She was not saying to anyone that she was choked or anything else, and they spoke with her this morning. She only wants a protective order against violent communications between each other. They've been married for 7 years, together for 19 years. They were together as much as yesterday, Your Honor, and that's not what she's looking for. She's looking for resolution of the case. They have a home together, they live together, raise their children together. Mr. Harris has been employed at the same company doing construction work for the last 20 years. They're fighting a foreclosure on their home. Having him move out to try to find somewhere else to live would make them keeping their home impossible.
My only concern is the violence. And my major concern is the fact that we have here children that are exposed to and see continual violent behavior. You know, when a kid sees that, what happens? You know, that's a huge concern. We have, did the child say that this happened?
Said that it's not the first time.
Well, the son was not present at the incident. I think.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, all I know is that a child telling an officer, hey, man, you know.
Your son. Son is 18, does not live in the residence, came to the residence as they were getting into it. So would not have been there, would not have saw interaction before. But the facts will lay themselves out, and we'll look to that, Judge, but we are asking the court would consider that.
Guys, what do you say? You heard the facts, right?
Yes, sir.
He wants to have contact.
I just spoke with complainant and she requested no negative contact. I gave her the options of no negative or no contact altogether, and she said no negative.
So you think contact's okay?
I would defer to you, Your Honor, that's what she said, but no contact, the more restrictive is fine with us.
What scares me is that even, you know, they're going through even a more stressful time. You know, if their house is in foreclosure, it adds upon more stress. So we have these facts that are pretty bad. We've got more of a stressful situation happening now. The last thing I need or want is for anyone to end up on the news because someone does something rash that you can't recover from. You know, the thing is that when you pick up these criminal cases, right, you've dug yourself a hole. You've dug yourself a hole, but the hole is not so deep that you can't get out of. Sometimes people dig themselves such a damn big hole they never get out of. It's continually on the news every single day. 90% of the people that you see in jail, because they don't have any self-control. They get upset, they wig out and do whatever the hell they want to do without thinking, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this, what's going to happen? Because when stuff of this nature happens, it affects everyone. It's like a cancer. It radiates everyone, affects everyone. And with the stressful things that are going on now, it scares me to allow contact because I don't want any further. I don't want anything worse to happen.
Wow, this judge is not holding back. You can feel the frustration. He's warning Harris that one bad choice can destroy an entire family. This is classic courtroom reality. Judges see these stories end badly every day. Be honest, do you think this tough love approach actually changes behavior, or does it just scare defendants into silence?
I don't know. I don't know.
I understand, Judge. Mr. Harris has no criminal history. This is the first allegation. I know what we hear in the office report about it happening in the past. We've never had any action with law enforcement in something like this. I don't have any doubts. I've known Mr. Harris and his father for many years now, and I don't expect anything to happen, but you're right. I can't stand before the court and say that. And Mr. Harris can do everything that he can do to ensure he's used coping techniques. We've talked about him since I've been representing him about leaving the scene. It's not in the report, Judge. There's some things that we have to deal with alcoholism within the home that he's trying as a husband to work through with his wife. So there's some things that need to be done, Judge, but he's been responsible.
That's the other thing I was going to say. I don't want you consuming alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, you pick up a new case, I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect my community at all costs. I don't care who is in front of me. I don't care what gender, color, or your small farm animal. I don't care. Do you understand?
Sir.
The problem is that, and what you need to understand, what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. I could care less what you think. It is what the other person perceives. So can conduct alone violate this? If I go like this, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. And they can land your butt in jail in a moment's notice. Do you understand?
Sir.
How long ago did this take place?
December 27th.
27th of 2024, yeah,
So it's been a couple weeks already.
a couple weeks already.
I will allow you to have contact, but no threatening or harassing contact. And I'm telling you now, between now and the next setting, I'm going to test you for drugs and alcohol. And if I find that you're using, I will lock you up. You have to imagine that if you're in jail and the bond is set at 10 to 20,000, if you don't have anyone to pony up that kind of money, you will be stuck like Chuck until this thing's over with. Do you understand?
Sir.
Self-control. We all get upset. I have 4 kids. They drive me up that freaking wall every single day. But if I try to beat them into submission, it only makes things worse. Because hell hath no fury.
The tension just broke, but not entirely. The judge allows Harris to go home, yet one slip-up, a single drink or a heated word, and he's straight back to jail. It's a risky move, and it puts full responsibility on Harris now. Do you think he'll make it through without violating the order?
Like a scorned woman and a teenager who's out of control. And when they see that type of what's going on, it's okay. They think it's okay. It's not.
Understand.
All right. Okay.
Judge,
So you will be monitored by pre-trial. No threatening or harassing. He can go back home for now. But if I hear anything else, I'm going to unleash. You understand?
Sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, will we be excused for him to get with pretrial on the pretrial bond?
Oh, yeah.
He's a bond set, and I'm hearing no MOAP being signed.
No what?
No MOAP?
No. The MOAP is going to be granted.
Okay.
I'm entering in the order for protection. Everything in that order is stuff that you shouldn't do anyways. The only thing I'm taking off is the residential restriction. Everything else stays. So if you make any threats, they're going to file another case on you. And I'm going to tell you, it's the capital murder of misdemeanors. You pick up a violation of protected order. Does he have any criminal history?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set bond at $100. I'll grant you a PR bond. It's the only one you're going to get though. You understand? Okay, guys.
We stand.
Got it. You got it. Thanks.